And I just got off the phone with one of our biggest competitors where they were talking about turmeric they were taking and black cumin seed compared to our Restore. And I explained to them the process that we use and all of the different things that we take, all the steps and certification to make sure we clean everything we bring in. Because I want to tell you guys, some people that will take a turmeric or a black cumin seed from another company where they're not doing all of these steps and processes and certifications and making sure that the ingredients are cleaned before they ever go into the process and then they're cleaned again after. Yes, I use a formula that's similar to Clean Slate. It is not Clean Slate. It's a patented process that I use to make sure we're cleaning the GMOs. So let's say everything we source, because we are getting USDA certification. I already got GMP certification and FDA clearance and Department of Defense clearance on our manufacturing. Why do we want that? We want that so we can continue to go into every country and we can continue to go in and provide the best, safest products instead of products that are filled with things that are toxins and environmental triggers that can actually hurt people instead of helping them. And this is amazing for us to be able to do it. When we were using other manufacturers and I wasn't able to control it, and I made the patents, I did the formulas, I would go and keep checking. And then I realized it wasn't enough. We needed to own manufacturing and every step of the process. We needed to own the farming, the planting, the seeds, the water, the air, everything. So that's really where this journey has been. And starting with Nevada, we took that over. I actually went into the clean room, worked on the testing. I have ordered a lot of additional equipment so I can do even further testing and make products even better. I'm not planning on charging anymore at all. In fact, my goal is to continue to get this process down. So someday we can have products that are a little bit cheaper because it is a very expensive process that I'm using. And so I'm extremely grateful for the opportunity to be able to own all this. And it's been a lot of work. It's been a lot of money. It's been a lot of energy, but I keep thinking of not my children, but their children. So I just want to say that again, not my children, their children. That's what's so important. We are developing a legacy where fair trade, for example, with our coffee, is not just about the wages, but about sustainable living with the land, air, and water, and how people are being treated and how the land, air, and water is being treated. And then we put the coffee, for example, through a manufacturing process that then showed there was no mycotoxins, 91% cup score. There's only 2 coffees in the world. I want that to sink in. 2 coffees in the world that have that. And now every product we have are going through that similar process. From the beginning, we have cleaned these products and I have managed this from an office going back and forth to manufacturing, and now we own it and we'll control it. So anytime there's an issue, I will keep sending out for third-party testing. Like when you see a bottle and you guys are worried about the stability, I will test that in our own clean room and also send that out. There are 7 additional certifications that you have to have in the pharmaceutical agencies that I'm getting for our nutraceuticals and skincare. And if you all say to me, why do you need those? Let me tell you why. I want people to look at this company and say, this is more than a nutraceutical company. This is a company that's changing lives and legacies because they are developing something the world has needed for years. When you talk about a scientist going into a lab and developing a vaccine or a retrovirus, we all have bad energy about that because we think, that hurt a lot of people, right? But if you think about what we're doing the reverse, and we're not just saying it. Like you hear all these people talking, we're doing it. When someone tells you about another product, are they cleaning their products? Are they detoxing every leaf, every plant, every seed? Are they making sure there's not any toxins, any viruses, any parasites, any fungus in what they have? Are they or are they not? And my answer is 99.9% of the time they're not. So we are going to be able to tell a story from the farm to actually into people's bodies of how to make nutraceuticals and how to make plants and trees and seeds and leaves that are clean. And you can't tell us that it's not possible, because it is possible. And one of the reasons we have the ability to do it is, as a business, we have done this together. And that's why you guys should be very, very proud of yourselves, because you're not just doing it for you and your health and for your personal business or economy. You're also doing this for future generations. We have to leave a legacy, and that's what we're doing together.
I think a lot of you are thinking right now, how does this trickle down to us as the customer? And one thing that Dr. Rahm and Clayton have tasked the team here and also are looking at is that we are always looking at ways in which we can pass the savings on to our customers. And so that's where it starts. And it started in the new year, where we were analyzing some of the pricing on Sculpt, which we lowered that price. We're looking at certain products now that we've taken over the facility, and looking at how we can bring and lower costs down to our customers. And so when you're looking at things of like, well, how does this affect me? Boom, right there. Dr. Rahm just explained she's increasing certifications at a manufacturing level. She's increasing testing, but we're looking at how we can bring down the cost to our customer and make products more affordable for you. That doesn't mean all of them, but that does mean that we are looking at our products to make sure that we are industry standard and we are setting the mark on where products should be. And nobody has a Dr. Christina Rahm. Nobody.